So, today we'll be discussing the infamous, beloved and hated Karl Marx in 1 minute. So
Karl Marx is a German-born theorist from the mid-18th century, most commonly known for his controversial views on capitalism and communism.
In 1844, after getting a doctorate from the University of Jena, he moved to Paris, where he met his academic partner Friedrich Engels, who supported Marx for much of his life on the dime of his capitalist bourgeoisie father. Yes, the irony is real.
Marx is most well known for his work analyzing, but mostly critiquing, capitalism and social class. He theorized human labor and the means of production to be crucial to the economy.
Capitalism generally results in the means of production being privately owned, dividing the members of a capitalist society into two primary social classes.
1. The bourgeoisie. They're those who own the means of production. And 2. The proletariats. They're those who do not own the means of production and work as the human labor within the society.
Marx asserts that there's an inherent conflict between the bourgeoisie and the proletariat, and that this class tension is the major motivating factor of social change.
So, 4 of Marx's most well-known theories that we're going to be discussing in our video are commodity fetishism, alienation, social class, class consciousness.
Alienation is a widespread disconnect of feeling or connection to things that should incur feeling.
Marx suggests that capitalism furthers alienation. Marx distinguishes 3 types of capitalism-induced worker alienation.
1. The act of workers being alienated from other humans.
2. Workers being alienated from the products in which they are laboring. And
3. Workers being alienated from the act of labor itself.
so in this video, we are going to focus on alienation prompted by disconnection to the act of labor.
In a capitalist system, the bourgeoisie own the means of production. As such, they determine the working conditions of the proletariat. This results in labour becoming industrialised, mechanised, monotonous, and often dangerous to maximise labour efficiency and profits.
Unsurprisingly, this creates resentment and a sense of detachment between the proletariats and their labour. This loss of agency and control over their own labour and production in general results in alienation.
Alienation. Commodity fetishism is the displacement of a labourer from the product of their work.
So, Marx asserts several consequences of commodity fetishism, in particular the adverse effect on producers who are so removed from their work that the only value their work has is in their salary.
Consumers have little interest in the producer or the labour used in the production of goods. There's a clear disassociation between the products produced and the feelings that the consumers and producers hold.
Consumers see the value of products and their purpose, rather than the effort or value in the crafting of that good. People attribute a value to objects depending on what they perceive to be inherent to the nature of the object, forgetting the human labour that's necessary to produce this object. Now we're going to talk about class consciousness.
Marx rarely used the term class consciousness, however his theories brought this terminology to light.
Class consciousness is the awareness of one's social and or economic class relative to others, and the economic rank of this class within society.
A person who holds a class consciousness tends to understand the social and economic characteristics of the class to which they belong. They may also comprehend the collective interests of the class to which they belong.
In context, Marx developed this theory in an attempt to illustrate how capitalism could be overthrown, creating a new economic, political, and social society, based upon equality rather than a society centered around a hierarchical class.
So eat it, just eat it. Don't wanna argue, I don't wanna debate. Don't wanna hear about what kind of food you
Thank you much, thank you very much, thank you very much. I wanna say I'm sorry.
We can distinguish 2 types of classes. The first, classes in themselves, which are classes of individuals who share the same place in the mode of production without actually being aware of their common interests, such as farmers.
And the second type of class, which is classes for themselves. These are classes of individuals who share the same place in the mode of production and who are aware of it. This is people like factory workers or the proletariat. So, finally we're going to be talking about Marx's last theory, which is social classes. Marx proposed between 4 and 7 social classes in his works, beginning with
The bourgeoisie, the top 1% who own the means of production.
we then have the landlords, those who own the land, perhaps the aristocracy.
The petty bourgeoisie, the semi-autonomous peasantry.
We have the middle class, the professional and business people.
The proletariat, a particular focus of Marx's work. Those who do not own the means of production, but are rather labourers or workers.
We have the peasantry, which are farmers without the ownership of land.
And finally, the lumpen proletariat, those between jobs, but never with stable employment.
Marx came to the conclusion that the middle class and the aristocracy were falling, and rather the divide between the proletariat and the bourgeoisie would only grow, thus increasing class consciousness and conflict.
So guys, that's Marx in 1 minute.
Pizza.
Did someone want a pizza?
I don't know.